This video is brought to you by Virta, helping those with diabetes, and Quartz Health Insurance and Aurora Advocate Healthcare. Live well. So this is the starter kit that Virta sent me. I just joined that. It's fully covered through my health insurance. This video is way different than other stuff I do, but then again, all my videos seem to be pretty different lately. I just figured I'd share this with you all. That way, if you're struggling with type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetes, or you're on medication, insulin, Virta tries to get people off of the off of meds and helps you get your diabetes under control. So this is the kit. I will unpack it and then we'll kind of go over it a little bit. Alright, so that's the contents of the bag. They give you a scale as well. Now the scale will sync up to the app. You download a Virta app, and when you step on the scale and all that, it will send that to the app. And you get your glucometer and all that, and that's also going to be part of what goes to your app. And they send you a food scale, lancets, and your strips, and this whole guide on the diet, everything else like that, plus some magnesium strips, and just your treatment journey. So the whole thing is kind of, like I said, it's to get your diabetes under control. I didn't even know I had diabetes. I went for a DOT physical, being a truck driver, and they said, well, do you know your do you know your sugar level's high? And I'm like, no, didn't think anything of it. Well, do you have diabetes? I'm like, no. And they're like, well, before we can give you your DOT certification, you're going to have to take these forms to your doctor and, get them filled out showing that you're not diabetic. All right, whatever. So however it was, I make an appointment to go to the doctor, blah, blah, blah. Tell them what the DOT said. So they test my blood, and I just, whatever. They come back, well, no, you're diabetic. You're type 2. I'm like, oh, okay. So that, they asked right away if I wanted medication. I don't want medication. I was like, no, I don't do medication. I'll just go on my own and fight it out. It's really a chemistry thing. So I figured it. So however it was, I was at like 6.7 or something like that. And a year and a half, it took me a really strict diets and just really working at it to get myself to be pre-diabetic. But I'm kind of at that point now where I'm just not, ran into a wall. Quartz had reached out to me and said that they had this program that was fully covered under my insurance. Virta, blah, blah, blah. Would you like to look into it and see if they'll help you out? So it has been kind of a little bit of a process to get started, but here I am just finally getting at it. So it'll be really interesting. Now they have a community of a bunch of other people that do it, that you reach out to. You have team members that are monitoring the entries into the app, and loads of information, diets, and all kinds of stuff. It's really kind of interesting. So I just thought I would share this. So if you have diabetes and you're kind of struggling with it, maybe we can look into Virta and see if it's something that might work for you. That's really kind of the point of this video, is to really kind of reach out to people out there and, help them out. So, anything I can pass along, because I know what a pain in the butt it is with the diet and everything else. It really can be rough, and especially if you're trying to do it without medication, or even if you're on medication and you're struggling with it. Maybe it can help you out. I'll try to provide some links in below, and yeah, just say if you're struggling with it, I wish you luck, and hopefully this video will give you some kind of direction and something to look into. I'm really interested in it. Let's see how this goes. So you test your blood sugar, and it's supposed to upload it to an app, and go from there.